the starting lineup. The big man, standing 6'11", number 11, Samuel Adossama. At forward at 6'11" from Cypress Creek, number 1, at 6'3", number 3, Jose Calderon. At guard at 6'6" from St. Benedict's Prep, number 8, J.R. Smith. Coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Knicks.
We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the New York Knicks. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. 6 to shoot. Calderon against Land. And that one's good.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
And the Knicks with possession here. Calderon kicks to Smith. Calderon with it. Stoudemire outside. Smith on the wing. New York moving it around. Anthony drives in. No good. Excellent D there from Hill. Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played, Clark, he's been pretty effective.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread-out system might have limited his playing time.
New York with the ball. 4-point game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Calderon kicks to Smith. Calderon dishes to Anthony. D'Alembert sets a screen for Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Calderon has the open look. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
4.
Lynn against Calderon. It's stolen by D'Alembert. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Calderon, no good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Anthony against Land. Now, here's D'Alembert. D right on him. Calderon passes to Stoudemire. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Johnson, a wide open look. And D'Alembert pulls it down. New York trailing. Smith wide open. He fired. That one's good from the corner. Smith's got his first points in this one. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Cav, earlier I spoke with Derek Fisher. He said a big key for them will be containing Carlos Boozer offensively, adding, he's He's a player who can spread the floor with his jump shot or take you down the block, and it's tough to match his strength inside. Defensively, they'll look to keep length in front of him and limit his offensive rebounding. Sounds like a good game plan, guys. We'll see how they do it.
All right, Doris, taken away by Anthony. Moving it up.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Well, we now know that Carmelo Anthony was battling through a torn rotator cuff and a torn labrum in the 2013 playoffs. Surgery seemed likely, and he would have missed the start of last season, but instead he went for a combination of rest and rehab, and that did the trick, and he seemed really healthy all year.
That one is off. And for Carmelo, he took a risk in not opting for surgery on that left shoulder.
Yeah, great to see that it healed without the surgery. His upper body can take a lot of punishment because he is a physical player. He invites contact as a scorer who gets to the line as much as he does. So nice to see that he'll be healthy, and he'll probably put in about 25 to 27 a night, which has been his norm throughout his career.
And he's good on the second.
New York Knicks were ranked as the NBA's most valuable franchise recently, and with team values skyrocketing, the Knicks came in at around $1.5 billion. That's a B, billion.
Here is Calderon following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Smith dishes to D'Alembert. And the layup's good off the glass. And, of course, for the Knicks, a huge part of their value comes from playing in the Big Apple.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. The business and media capital of the United States, you know, they go out of their way to attract the big stars to the games. Courtside seats for the top names. That helps give the Knicks an allure, kind of a glamour that a lot of franchises don't have.
Here is Bryant following the score by New York. Here's Hill. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. D'Alembert with a screen on Lynn. Calderon kicks to Smith. Offline with his 3. Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Lynn. The feed to Kobe. A fader. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Calderon, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Lynn.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Here's Anthony after Jeremy Lin's bucket, and the basket good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Pass to Bryant. Kobe can't get that one to fall. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Calderon against Land. The offensive rebound, D'Alembert. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Kobe goes in. He kicks to Lynn. Right side, Boozer. No good. And New York will come the other way. And here's Calderon. Smith outside. Let's go. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson left side. Out to the wing. Lynn the pass to Johnson. Calderon against Land. The baseline J connects. The jumper drops. Lynn's got 6. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Here is Calderon. Anthony left side. Back to Calderon. A shot. That's short off the rim. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Lynn dishes to Hill. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And the Lakers lead by 2.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Calderon against Lynn. D'Alembert sets a screen for Calderon. 5 to shoot. There's the pass to D'Alembert. Shoots. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Calderon's got it all tied up now for New York. Now here's Lynn. He's got 6. Hill, a screen on Smith. Over to the wing, and a wide open look for Lynn. Hits it from 3-point range. Lynn's got 9.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
Feeds it to Anthony. Back to Calderon. Out to Smith. Fires for 3. And it's Calderon, that time on the assist by Smith. 8 points for him.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Lynn kicks to Bryant. Boozer with a screen for Kobe. Boozer up top. Bryant passes to Johnson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bryant comes with the double team. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Smith checked in for D'Alembert. Iman Shumpert has come in for Amari Stoudemire. Hardaway's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. Nick Young's checked in for Johnson. And Nash is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Now here's Randall. Nash outside. Young up top. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 4. And so here is New York. Here's Prigioni. Smith with a screen on Young. Shumpert dishes to Smith. Pass to Anthony. Back to Smith. Kicks it to Carmelo. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Anthony's got 5 now.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, you know, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle. Jason Smith is a really good player, but he's had some tough luck with injuries recently between the torn labrum in his shoulder back in 2013 and then knee issue last season. He's only managed to play 82 games over the last 2 years.
Outside Bryant. Nash with the screen for Bryant. And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Julius Randle had a great freshman season at Kentucky, amazingly consistent and dominant at times, but he still saw his stock fall a little bit. Concerns about his lack of length. He struggled at times to finish oversized. He didn't come up with a great number of steals or block shots. And the question is, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? We'll see, but I think he's going to be a productive pro.
And Randall struggled at times to finish over length. The low rate of steals and blocks, will he be undersized or or a defensive liability at the pro level? That's been the question with him.
I don't have the answer to that, but it's certainly a good question. I mean, teams like their bigs to do 4 things: defend the rim, space the floor, rebound, and score inside. We know Randall can handle the last 2. Time will tell if he can get things done in the former 2.
Well, Julius Randle, drafted out of Kentucky after 1 season. He fits that classic power forward mold. 6'9", strong, physical, great rebounder, and scores with his back to the basket.
Now here's Hardaway. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and it's Smith missing. There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Nash kicks to Randall. Outside, Kobe. Sinks the 15-footer. Kobe's got 8. And Randall, regarded as a good outside shooter in high school, didn't really show that, though, at Kentucky.
And I think he wants to show that he can be a floor spacer at the NBA level, but it may take some time. That would really help him offensively because he is a tad undersized at the power forward spot. So being able to shoot it from the perimeter would go a long way in his development.
Hardaway, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I'd do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
Nash kicks to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Prigioni. To the wing right side. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 9 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Bryant. Good on the shot. Bryant's got 10 points.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter.
Knicks trail by 3. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Davis is out there with Randall. And it's Young in at the 3 spot. Shumpert passes to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Smith's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Knicks. Nash dishes to Kobe. Now Young. Outside, Davis. Back to Young. Randall with the ball, working on Smith. Randall no good. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Strange to think that for so many years the Lakers would just devour and dominate teams from the East. But last year, the East got some payback.
Here's Hardaway. Makes it off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 1. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
Here's Davis. That's good. Davis has got his second bucket. Thinking again about the Lakers, the East did get payback against them last year. Only 12 wins, Steve, for L.A.
I was tied with Utah, Kevin, for the fewest wins against the East last year for a Western Conference club. So, how you do against the East is usually a pretty good barometer of where you'll end up in the Western standings.
Hardaway kicks to Anthony. 18 feet out. The shot, no good.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Davis, the pass to Young. And Bryant wide open. He shoots again, Los Angeles. Here's Prigioni. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He dishes it to Hardaway. He feeds it to Shumpert. Anthony kicks to Shumpert. Kobe against Hardaway. Good work defensively by Kobe. Lakers leading by 3. And Young, here we go. From 12 feet out, again, Los Angeles. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, as you know, Nick Young re-signed with the Lakers this past summer and couldn't be happier. Said it was always his dream to be a Laker, in fact. He said, "This is home. I would love to finish off here as a Laker. My kids get to go to school and say, my dad is a Laker, and that's big. It's a big difference than being on any other team." Guys?
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. Onto Hardaway. A second chance effort. The shot is good off the backboard. Hardaway has got 6 points. Lakers leading by 3. Nash outside. There's the dish to Bryant. Clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Bryant's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Smith. Outside Shumpert. Dishes it to Hardaway. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Nash dishes to Davis. To the inside. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Davis. 16 points for Kobe Bryant.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Samuel Dalembert, he's checked in for Jason Smith. Stoudemire comes in for Anthony. Smith checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Calderon in for Pablo Prigioni. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Randall. Ryan Kelly comes in for Ed Davis. Johnson, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Steve Nash. The drive by Smith. The rebound by the Lakers. Nick Young on the wing. Rebound by Smith.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
Smith, the pass to Dalembert. Back to Smith. New York moving it around. Offensive rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
And he can't hit the second.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. And he has some huge nights.
Johnson goes in, and Dallenberg pulls it down. Dallenberg's got 5 rebounds tonight. Calderon kicks to Shumpert. Calderon with it. And it's Lynn picking him up. Calderon dishes to Shumpert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
Smith the pass to Calderon. Back to Smith. Calderon against Land. Outside Shumpert. There's the triple. Again, Shumpert missing. Lakers leading by 4. Lynn kicks to Kelly. Here's the screen. Calderon against Land. The feed to Johnson. Young left side. Pulls it from the elbow. And he hits the jumper for 2. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Calderon kicks to Smith. On the wing, Shumpert. Pass to Dallenberg. The rebound by Sacre. Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the 2nd quarter. Kelly dishes to Young. This one for 3. Can't get it to go.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Jose Calderon signed by the Mavericks to a 4-year contract last season. Along with Monte Ellis, he helped elevate Dallas to become a top 5 team offensively.
Lakers leading by 4. Lynn the pass to Sacre. Back to Lynn from outside the arc. Rebound by Smith. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Calderon kicks to Shumpert. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Young outside. Back to Lynn. Johnson, that's for 2. And the Lakers with another miss. New York shooting 44% from the field in the 2nd. In the corner, Smith with it. Over to the left wing. Dallenberg dishes to Smith. And Shumpert kicks to Smith. Shumpert passes to Smith. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Lynn kicks to Kelly. Back to Lynn. The pass to Kelly. Johnson, a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
New York calls timeout.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but then they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. So that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hill comes in for Sacre, and Carlos Boozer is subbed in for Ryan Kelly. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebounding, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Boozer. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team, he deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who've had the impact on a team and on the league the way Kobe has as a box office draw and winning. You'd like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised if Kobe's not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
They slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on.
Young with no one around. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Calderon kicks to Shumpert. Screen by Dallenberg. Back to Shumpert. Stoudemire right side. Feeds it to Calderon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. And that's collected by Hill. Hill's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lynn dishes to Hill. He kicks to Boozer. From the baseline. Tries again. Can't hit. So New York will take it the other way. J.R. Smith on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. The layup off target.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And now the Knicks on the break. And Shumpert kicks to Calderon. Dallenberg with the ball. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Smith for 3. That's good. Smith's got 9.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and paid off with the 3.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Lakers lead by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
No, Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here on out?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Melo, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Melo is the 3, Amari is at the 4. Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. And it's D'Alembert in at the 5. That's Derek Fisher's 5 as we get going into the second half. Calderon, no good.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Puts it up from 15, and Kobe the bucket with the assist from Wesley Johnson. 18 points for Kobe Bryant. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 5. D'Alembert sets a screen for Anthony. Kicks it to Calderon. 6 to shoot. In low to D'Alembert. Lays it up and banks it in. D'Alembert's got 8 points.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Los Angeles leading by 3.
Well, Jose Calderon, a huge boost offensively at point guard. He's a terrific floor general, sets up his teammates nicely, takes good care of the ball, and he's a top-tier marksman. In the NBA, we call those guys lasers. He can do it off the bounce or spotting up.
Here's Kobe, and there's another one for the Lakers.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Calderon passes to Smith. Anthony against Johnson. Anthony dishes to Calderon. Baseline try. The shot is off. Some solid defense there from Lynn. He talks Steve about Kobe.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Smith kicks to Anthony. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Lynn kicks to Boozer. 14 feet away, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are two teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
D'Alembert, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well. Samuel D'Alembert, a 6'11" shot blocker and rebounder. His numbers are solid, but he seems to have a way of wearing out his welcome with coaches. You notice he's played for 5 teams in the last 5 seasons.
D'Alembert, no good on the free throw. And last season, D'Alembert, a bit of a stopgap for Dallas. He faced a share of critiques from Coach Carlin regarding conditioning clock and focus.
In addition to that, somewhat turnover prone too, Kevin. He can pick up careless fouls as well, but when you're an athletic 6'11" and can make free throws and finish around the basket, you'll always have a home in the NBA.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against this selection of Kobe Bryant.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Stoudemire outside. D'Alembert with the screen on Boozer. That's a 2 from Smith, and again it's New York.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Outside, Lynn. Boozer with the screen for Lynn. On the wing, Johnson. And again, the Lakers no good.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Here's Calderon. And he gets the bucket. Now it's just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Here's Kobe. And that one hits back iron. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Puts it up from 17. Anthony's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. Lynn with it. Now Smith defending. 3-pointer. And Kobe Bryant gets the 3. Bryant's got 11 in the second half.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Smith outside. Out to Stoudemire. Back to Smith. Elbow shot. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hill's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Knicks making a change here. Smith has checked in. Ed Davis has checked in for the Lakers. Calderon kicks to Smith. New York moving it around. Anthony with the bucket.
There is no way a player like him could be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
In the pass to Bryant. Pass to Hill. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dallenberg sets a screen for Smith. Calderon kicks to Anthony. And here's Kobe. He's got 27. He dishes it to Davis. Back to Bryant. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Iman Shumpert's checked in for New York. Abel Prehione comes in for Jose Calderon. And then for Los Angeles, Randall's checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Johnson. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. Knicks trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Derek Fisher went straight from playing to being a head coach. Pretty rare, but to hear his former teammates on the Thunder, he's got what it takes to be successful. Nick Collison called him the only guy I've played with who can address the team as a leader. And Kevin Durant said he's a great motivator who commands respect. Kevin, a pretty good way to start.
Ringing endorsements from 2 great leaders in their own right. Thanks, Doris. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And then how about the scoring they've gotten down on the post, really dominating that lane area?
No good on that one.
Well, J.R. Smith, a guy who can take your breath away with his talent one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
Bryant dishes to Davis. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. The drive by Smith. He feeds it to Prehione. For the lead. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is. Me too. Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
The dish to Smith. Here's Prehione. Passes it to Shumpert. Smith kicks to Shumpert. Anthony drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Nash, the pass to Davis. Nash dishes to Bryant. Young outside. Kobe against Shumpert. 4 on the clock. Bryant gets a wide open look, and another basket for the Lakers.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Prigioni. Dishes to Smith. The feed to Prigioni. Back to Smith. Pass to Smith. The 10-footer. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Bryant.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Anthony against Young. Anthony drives in, takes it off the glass. Anthony's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, Carmelo Anthony's free agent decision subject to much speculation and hand-wringing in New York over the last season, but in the end, he decided to remain with the Knicks, much to the relief of the hometown faithful.
Tim Hardaway Jr. checked in for Smith. And the Lakers also making a switch. Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for Steve Nash. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And for Melo, the decision to return to New York made more challenging by their struggles last season.
Yeah, you know, Melo is comfortable, I think, playing in the bright lights in the big city where he grew up until age 8. I don't think he shies away from that. Actually, he handles it quite well, in my opinion. It's not easy to play in New York. But the Knicks had to convince him that they could win going forward in order for him to return.
And Bryant kicks to Young. No good from outside.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
And Shumpert kicks to Prigioni. Outside Anthony. High post try, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Young passes to Davis. Young dishes to Davis. Kobe goes in. From 17 feet out, it's rebounded by New York. And pushing it up, here's New York. Anthony leading the charge. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And that one's good by Kobe.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Into Smith, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Sacre's checked in. 1:39 left to play in the third. And Hardaway gets it to go. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Here's Sacre, sinks the 15-footer. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
1:05 left in the third quarter. To the middle. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Prigioni. Prigioni's got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. There's the pick. And Young kicks to Randall. Now the pass to Bryant. Right side, Bryant goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
And Prigioni kicks to Hardaway. The three. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Lakers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Kelly passes to Randall. Kelly dishes to Kobe. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Prigioni. Randall grabs the board. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yes, the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Outside Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Smith drives in. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Right side, Boozer. Here's the teardrop. And the shot is good. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And Hill with the block.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Hill, a screen on Smith. Kobe goes in. 11 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game pretty different from his father's. Tim Sr., of course, famed for his UTEP two-step, otherwise known as the killer crossover, and Jr. is a different game.
He is a different game, but he's going to have an effective and long career. Senior was also only a 6-foot point guard. Junior is a 6'6" shooting guard. While he does have some handles, Junior I'm speaking of, he's more of a long-range bombardier thus far, and also I think has the potential to be pretty good defensively going forward.
Hardaway hits them both.
You know, growing up, Tim Hardaway Jr. was really pushed hard by his dad. They would get into arguments about the game, and Tim Jr. said it almost pushed him away from basketball entirely, but in the end, Dad decided for the sake of their relationship to just give his son the space to figure it out on his own, and of course, it's worked beautifully.
And the shot is good. And that's now 37 points for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
Calderon against Lin. The turnaround jumper. A shot by Dalembert, no good.
And one thing you can certainly see that Tim Hardaway Jr. got in his DNA from his dad is his competitive spirit. I mean, he loves competition. Asked if he hoped to be like his dad, Jr. said, I want to be better than him. I've heard that from my sons, too.
Outside Hardaway. Feeds to Smith. New York needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Stoudemire setting the pick for Smith. Goes up again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lynn kicks to Johnson. Now here's Lynn. Pass to Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Bryant's got 39.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Calderon against Lynn. He kicks it to Johnson. Back to Lynn. Shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Let's go Knicks!
Now Calderon. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside, Lynn kicks it to Boozer. Fader on the way, and that one's good. Boozer's got 4 points this quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Back to Calderon. New York moving it around. J.R. Smith on the wing, defended by Bryant. Shot on the wing. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Smith.
This has been a different kind of game here in the second half. I thought both clubs a little slow in the first.
No question, but they're really going at it now.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, Steve, right from the start last season, some upheaval for the New York Knicks with a front office shakeout.
Yeah, surprising move when you consider that the team was coming off a 54-win season in 2013 and the team's first second-round appearance in over a decade.
Anthony's checked in for the Knicks. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
And for the Knicks coaching staff last season, you think about it, guys, it had to be tough. The GM who hired you no longer with the organization, and ownership basically saying championship or bust. A lot of different pressure coming from different sources in the Knicks situation.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
Anthony right side. Sinks the 15-footer. Anthony's got 23.
And with a new front office again this season, the Zen Master, Phil Jackson at the helm, new coaching staff. We'll see if the Knicks can create a stable foundation moving forward.
Boozer kicks to Lynn. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The dish now to Stoudemire. He feeds it to Calderon. Smith the pass to Anthony. To the wing on the left. Stoudemire kicks to Calderon. Smith outside for the 3. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty. Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
They get it back. Lakers leading by 7. Kobe kicks to Johnson. Johnson right side. Passes it to Boozer. Left side Boozer. He dishes it to Kobe. Fader on the way. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Calderon dishes to Stoudemire. Back to Calderon. Now the feed to Stoudemire. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Boozer, a screen on Smith. Bryant passes to Boozer. Dishes it to Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. Back to Calderon. Smith outside. Pass to Anthony. Fades. And that one swishes right in. Anthony's got 25 points in the game.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Hill sets the screen for Kobe. Johnson for 3. Johnson missing again.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Lakers leading by 3. Lynn dishes to Boozer. That's good.
The assist, Jeremy Lin.
New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. New York calls timeout. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
And it's Smith penetrating. Some solid defense there from Lynn. The Lakers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Johnson, the pass to Lynn. Johnson with a screen on Calderon. Lynn kicks to Boozer. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Dives for it. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
3 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Lynn.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Into Smith. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 18 points for Smith.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Johnson, that's for 2. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smith missing again. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Johnson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 1:49 left in the game. .149 left to play here in the 4th. Calderon kicks to Smith. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Bryant dishes to Boozer. Kobe against Smith. Lakers passing it around. The three from Johnson, and the shot is good. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. From 13, and that comes off the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got his 7th assist in the game.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field.
In the pass to Bryant. In low to Boozer. Good work defensively by Stoudemire. New York's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Boozer inside. Guarded by Stoudemire. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Let's take a look at what Boozer's been doing. 8 rebounds, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Calderon dishes to Smith. Lets it go. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Calderon against Kobe. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 17 seconds left in the 4th. The 3 from Anthony. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Henry kicks it over to Nash. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a terrific win, Carlos. And how would you rate the team's performance right now and how the game felt like for you?
Just executing, getting better week by week, improving every day. Today I thought we did a great job executing, getting everybody involved, setting everybody up. And then for me, I just took the shots that was there.
Congratulations, Carlos. Great job. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.